Welcome to Mayc. She be going hard hitting, cleaning videos, and she speaking autism. We all know that it ain't what you see, but I know one thing, you should take it from me. It's in the Mayc, 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 Mayc.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Mayc. Hey guys, hey, what's up? How are you guys doing? Hope you are doing well. So as you can tell down in the title of this video, I will be talking with you a little bit about the benefits of genetic testing without getting into like the chemistry of it all, the chromosomes. My goal here today is to just provide you with solid reasons that you can hope to understand about some of the benefits. Now, I do want to preface this video by saying that getting genetic testing done is something that you should consider only if you want to. Don't feel pressured by society, your doctor, or whoever to have the genetic testing done. However, I do want to provide some benefits of it for you today, and hopefully it'll help you to make an informed decision about whether or not you feel like genetic testing is right for you or your child. Okay, so I do have some notes here. You guys know that I love to do a little bit of research. I love to take notes. Before I get into the benefits, I do want to say that my 11-year-old autistic son had genetic testing done a few weeks ago. Just in case if anyone may wonder why I waited so long, there's no real reason. I probably would have had it done last year if I wanted to. It's just that this felt like the right time. There's really no right time. There's no right age. You can go have genetic testing done even if you are an autistic adult and you didn't get to have it done, say, when you were a kid. So, yeah, it's never too late. It's never too late. So I want to start out by talking about what is genetic testing. So genetic testing is a way for scientists and researchers to basically test your genes, okay, to see if there was any deletions that may have happened, to see if there were any changes in the mutations of your genes that could have potentially been a factor for autism. Now, I do want to also say that having genetic testing done doesn't give you an autism diagnosis. So in other words, when you go have your genetic testing done, you already have a diagnosis of autism. I also want to say that being autistic and then going have genetic testing done, it's not going to cure you. So if it does come back that you have a deletion in your genes, then there's no, in other words, it's not going to change the fact that you are autistic, okay? It just may give you a little bit of closure and answers, which leads me into some of the benefits. So the first benefit is that it can help explain the possible causes of autism and reveal future medical issues caused by co-occurring conditions. It can also help guide therapies or care plans to help individuals cope with their symptoms and improve quality of life. Genetic testing can identify genes that are involved in co-occurring conditions associated with autism. Epilepsy is a good example of co-occurring condition that is linked to known autism gene and seen in about 30% of autistic individuals. Other co-occurring issues include depression, ADHD, GI issues, sleep problems, and anxiety and epilepsy. Additionally, genetic testing can be a life-saving screening tool. Knowing that you have a genetic mutation linked to a serious illness like epilepsy, cancer, or other health condition can help you stay healthy and thrive. In this case of epilepsy, knowing that you are at a high risk may help you avoid certain activities that can be problematic with epilepsy, such as driving. So as you can see, having genetic testing done, they can identify other co-occurring conditions that may be associated with autism, which can then in return help you and then it'll help to guide your treatments in the best possible way. For some families like myself, you may wonder, well, why did I decide to have genetic testing done for Caden? And for me, it was the number one reason was for closure. If I am able to know, like, oh, this could have caused his autism or that, then I think that it'll give me a sense of peace. And Caden's geneticist did say that most parents do feel that way. Like, we already know and we love our children, like we love our kids and we would never want to change them, but it would be nice to know that that could have been a problem. And so basically what it does is that it just gives you an understanding of your health, right? Like, it helps them to identify any conditions that you may have that they can treat early, that can save your life. It also gives you an opportunity to talk to your family members, educate them and let them know, hey, this is what happened. And it helps the doctors, like it gives the doctors helpful information. And that way they can know, how to treat your child, like what steps should they take? How can they help them live a better life? And they'll have more in-depth information about how they can do that. And so the last thing I want to say is, I did touch on this in a previous video. The 3 tests that Caden is having done is, the first one is called it's a microarray. And these tests are like very complicated, seems like. So with the microarray, the test results may lead to finding the genetic cause of your child's medical condition, changes in your child health care, learning the risks of your child to pass down a genetic change to their children. And so, so that is what these tests will do. It's just useful. The microarray analysis test is used to find out if your child has a medical condition caused by a missing or extra piece of chromosomal material. So that is the microarray. The next one that he's going to have done is the Fragile X. And let's see. The Fragile X syndrome, it's a genetic disorder and it's caused by changes in a gene called Fragile X messenger. Okay. So that he'll be tested for that. And then, and I'll leave these tests down in the description box if you guys want to, do some more research on them. But I'm very open to sharing like what his tests are. And then the autism gene profile is checking for genetic marker. And remember what I said, no genetic test can diagnose autism. So like I said earlier, 9 times out of 10, when you go have your genetic testing done, you already have the diagnosis. Okay. So those are the 3 that Caden will be having. He had those tests done, like I said, a couple weeks ago. It takes about 6 weeks for the results to come back. Once the results come back, I will update you all on what they said. Now, the geneticist did tell me that a lot of times these tests won't show anything. So just because you go in and you have this testing done, it doesn't mean that it's going to show anything, okay? It may not even show anything at all, but it is worth it, and most insurance companies do cover it. I know that was one of the things that I was concerned about, but most insurance companies, they do cover these tests. And so, yeah, if you were to ask me if I would recommend it, I would recommend it, especially if it can detect any type of co-occurring conditions that could be associated with autism that could help your child, and they could help them to, like I said, live better lives and diagnose and treat. So anyways, that's going to be all that I have for today. I hope that you all learned a little something from this video. If you have further questions, go ahead and drop them down in the comment section below. I'll try to answer them as quick as I can. If I don't know the answer, I'll research it for you. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll talk to you soon. Cheers.